Hello, man. It's Keith Rader. I just watched the Carolina. Actually, it's still on. It's still on. 27-7. We got a whole full quarter. Um, this shit is not looking good at all. Um, I think partially our issue is, not having any information on Andy Dalton in this system. It's like the first regular season game all over. But instead, the other team has the information of what you want to do and how you want to run your team, and then the other team don't know shit. That's how they got us. I want to say shout out Andy Dalton though. He played amazing. Great ball. I knew this was a possibility though, because just looking at their squad, like the Panthers actually got some people on their team. It's just they didn't have the quarterback play. And I wish we could have went against Bryce Young. This game probably would have went totally different. But yeah, like I said, the Panthers got a offensive weapons. They showed today that they got some defensive players too. J.C. Horn was sticky. Their whole secondary was handling business. They had some good stuff. Shaq Thomas giving us some business in the middle. Just not an overall good game. So yeah, I think I don't even really want to talk about this shit, but let's start with Minshew. I think Minshew is what he is. We shouldn't expect too much from him, but at the same time, it's the position that we put ourselves in. Tom Telesco, I'm back on your neck. Like, if quarterback wasn't an issue, you know what I'm saying? Like, we should be scoring more than 7 points. The first game, Minshew played trash. The second game, he played a lot better. And this third game is just a no good, no bueno. I'm looking at the scoreboard right now. We at 33-7. It's gotten bad. I just think, man, maybe try Aiden. I don't even want to do Minshew no more. Try Aiden and see where that get us. I know he not as mobile, but at the very least, we know that AOC is going to get the ball to his targets. Like, even though Carolina guarded our players, let's be real. Like I said before, we have chain moving players. It's very hard to keep that team locked completely down, And so it's just a overall bad showing by Minshew. The O-line was bad. Oh yeah, another thing I didn't really appreciate is, okay, you got Powers. If he's hurt, he's hurt. Don't play him. But the fact that they thought it was cool to plug in Jackson in the third quarter is terrible decision making. Now, that is something that I'm going to blame on AP. Like, we got to be better at our personnel decisions. We all know that Powers makes our line better. Why quit? Let's not act like that's not the case. But for some reason, it seems like y'all trying to make him like I get it. Everybody gonna earn their spot, right? But you can't tell me Powers not one of our best 5 linemen that we got on the team. I would say Colton first. And then after that, I would probably go Parham. Powers haven't played yet. I don't really want to, put him right there, but it's kind of glaring. Like, after that, our line is shot. Like, we can't do nothing. We can't run. Our pass coverage is not as, good as we need it to be. I did see Glaze, though. Glaze looked good. I'm going to be real. I stopped focusing on him. But like the few plays that I was watching, he was holding up. It's like, I don't really get it though, because we're still trying to force the run. And I mean, every team has to run. So I'm not saying give up on the run, but it comes a time and a place where you must abandon that. Like, I think the Panthers might have scored on their first 2 drives. Not their first 2 drives. The first drive they scored, and then they scored again. Like, after that, the run should have got abandoned. Not saying, like, you can't run to throw in a little variation to keep the defense off their heels, but we got to be better with play calling, player management. It's a lot of stuff that need to get did better. Brock Bowers was in the game, and we only threw it to him one time. Let me see where he at now. It might change. Yeah, Brock Bowers only got 1 catch, 21 yards. We got to be better with Bowers. Like, you don't have all this firepower on the outside and not use it. Like, that's just senile. That's bad faith. You know what I'm saying? We didn't build this team with a stout defense in mind, y'all. We built it to get off quick passes. We could spread the ball. We could spread the ball around to all the receivers. I trust them to all catch it. But our run game is not built to be like the Chargers. We're not the Chargers. And we're having the same issue of identity. We having an identity crisis. If we don't fix that, this season gonna be over, because our defense will not be able to hold up if the offense not giving us nothing. I mean, some people may say Crosby could have played better, but it's like, we're in the 3rd game. The dude got 3 sacks and like some others, tackles for loss. He got a lot of stats for it to be just 3 games. So we can't expect this defense to pull through every time. This offense must start fast. I don't want to see no more 2 run plays back to back with this team. I don't even want to see it no more. Like, I would rather them do the screens to kind of like aid our run game. You could use the short screen pass as the run game. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could supplement that. I actually like Zeus in space. Like, when he's in space 101, he looks great. But when he's running into a brick wall or he got to decide which way to go, that's when Zeus is a bad player. But give him some time to make those decisions, get him in space, it'll work out for him. So yeah, man, we gotta pass to run. The defense started slow and it never really was able to come back and gather his feet. I think we need on offense, we need to hit more play action. It's like we didn't do no play action this week. We totally abandoned it. You know what I'm saying? Those things are things that aid our running game. They help Gardner. Man, we gotta do better, man. Yeah, man. I think that's the hold on. Shouted out the Panthers defense. They needed that love. Shout out Andy. They need some love. Oh, and another thing. The Raiders are the most penalized team since the 1970s. This is something that needs to be talked about, but probably not today. Yeah. Not today. I'll make a video about that a little bit later. I made this video quicker so I could get to the other stuff that I want to do faster. I also feel like, I seen that Devontae was dropping the balls and stuff like that, but Devontae and Bowers, they need at least 9 targets a game each. Like, I don't care, man. Feed them the ball. We see what winning football look like with this team, and it's getting the ball to our stars, and they gonna do the rest. Like, this is one of those teams that should have yak. We should be yak nasty. You know what I'm saying? We not right now. We not. We're not yak nasty. You know what I'm saying? But I think, like I was saying, you do some screens. You maybe spread us out, get the ball out a little faster to these receivers, to the tight ends. We should be able to go with that. Like I said, man, shout out them Panthers, though. They definitely handle business. And I think Max might be hurt too. Like, I'm looking at this game and how he's playing. He might be hurt. So if Max hurt, you got Kuntz gone, we're fucked. You know what I'm saying? If we don't fix the offense. Now, we still can fix our offense and kind of aid the defense a little more. The defense is not going to, stop, certain teams all by themselves. It's a team sport. You need all 3 phases to do their job to win the game. And when it don't happen like that, you gotta pray. You gotta pray that you don't make too many mistakes that get you in the end. So yeah, right now it is 33-15 with 6:28, left on the clock. This game about over. Yeah, man, we gotta play better. I think we got the Browns next week. Oh my God. I just hope it's not like this. Let me see. Yeah, we got the Browns next week. So, playing like this, we gonna lose every game. But if we play like last week, pass to run offense, we gonna be good. You know, but they got us this time. Like I said, you got to give credit to the Panthers. They balled out. They balled out. Hopefully, this boost can get them to win more games. But yeah, man, I'm out of here, bro. I'm out, man.